Hey yo, what's up? You know what it is. It's the one and the only, the triple, the G.O.D.
And it's Jock King.
Yo, welcome to What Happens After the Streets of Rage Trilogy Project. Because we finally gonna play a game I wanted to play 3 years ago, because that seems to be a running thing with us. In Die Arcade, or better yet, the Sega Ages 2500 version of Dynamite Deka for the PlayStation 2, because I had a last minute thought about actually playing the Saturn version, but I wasn't able to find my copy in the basement in time, and we need to put out content for the internet because niggas need to get paid and stuff and things and stuff and things and stuff and things. But yo, this is Die Arcade, aka Dynamite Deka, and this port is an amazing port. I would suggest to actually go on eBay and go buy a copy versus signing up for a Japanese account and buying it on the PS3. There's like very, very little lag and you won't notice unless you're looking at it and paying attention. But it's something about playing this old school, playing this on the CRT. I don't know how to get down on the widescreen or anything, but I just think that it goes to the full experience. But if I wanted the full experience and we were going to do this, we'd be playing the Sega Saturn mode, but we aren't. Speaking of, Jay, I have a question for you because I've never asked you this before, but I want to know.
Yeah, sure.
Do you have any prior experience with this game outside the 1 or 2 times we have played this on semi-random bullshit?
Let me see. I think it was a lonely night. Moms took me to Tilt, Northwest Plaza. Gave me a bag of coins. Kicked me out. Have a nice day. Or night, or whatever. Left me there for about 2 hours. I blew all them coins on this game here. Never finished it.
That hurt my soul, Jay.
I'm sorry.
That hurt my soul. That hurt. That man, if I had a heart right here where I'm putting my hand on my chest, I would be feeling for you, because that's a lot of quarters gone on this, but it was worth it.
Yeah, it was.
Because for me, I'm like, I spent the part of gym class where we were supposed to be learning how to ice skate playing this instead of ice skating, because I almost cut my hand once on the blade, and I was like, nah, nigga, never this shit again. So fuck that. But I have played a whole bunch of this. I played a lot of Die Hard Arcade on the Sega Saturn, and we'll be playing it in a separate video. It just seems to be the thing that makes sense for the sake thereof, because we plan to turn this into a mini project, because we got this Die Hard Arcade on the Saturn, we got Dynamite Deka 2, and we got Asian Dynamite, which is going to be a while because I actually have to get a computer that can record and do all this shit to play a game like that, because it's emulated on the Naomi, but that is another conversation. Really quickly, before we get started, I'm going to turn this into a Diary of a Game Whore, because there's a little bit about this version of Dynamite Deka that maybe we should understand. So, Jay, if you don't mind, I'm going to take over the spotlight on this one. I'm going to handle this.
Go ahead.
I'm going to do this. Let your boy do this. Your little brother, I got you.
Yeah, okay.
Welcome to Dynamite Deka, bitches. This is the version I would suggest that if you're going to play, you should play something. Dynamite Deka mode takes the Sega Saturn version and gives it a nice, sexy touch-up. Makes it look better, feel good, but it's the same game. So if you're looking for the Sega Saturn mode better looking, then Dynamite Deka mode for you. The Sega Saturn mode is the reverse of that. Is that, in a fun fact, in the Sega Saturn version of Die Hard Arcade and Dynamite Deka, you get 20 credits. In this version, you only get 4. However, if you play Periscope, which is the replacement game for the game called, I think it's called Deep Sub on the Sega Saturn version, whereas the more you play it, the more credits you earn. And this is a replacement for that in this version. Actually, we ain't doing shit. I'll just show y'all what the fuck it look like, because whatever. This is Periscope. We're just going to play. The difference I understand between Periscope and Advanced Periscope. Did I hit it? No, I did not. I'm always gonna miss. I suck at this. Well, we trying shit. We fucking trying up in this bitch. Shout out my missiles. I'm trying to think what advanced periscope is. Well, fuck it, we ain't doing shit. I'll figure it out. You just get less missiles. Okay. It go fast, they give you different shit and less missiles. That's wonderful to know. You can look inside the machine. This is some awesome ass shit to show you how dumb this shit go. The thing is though, what makes this package so special is the rest of the modes in the game. Like, you know what? We're not even going to discuss that. Just know that easy mode, one-shot kill mode, arrest mode, and deadline mode, and altered beast mode all offer something special and different in how the game works. Altered beast mode lets you play as characters from Project Altered Beast, that game we're supposed to forget that exists, that's actually kind of sort of good a little bit. Deadline mode gives you infinite energy, but you start out with a minute and a half to beat the whole game, and every time you kill enemies, they drop things that you can pick up that take your time. Arrest mode gives the enemies infinite energy, but you have to arrest them, and you arrest them by picking up a handgun and then walking up to them into a grab and then pressing punch and kick twice, and then, you arrest their ass. One shot kill mode is what's on the motherfucking 10, niggas. If they shoot your ass with a bullet, they asses is dead, and the reverse for you too. So you could instantly start a game and the dude come off the motherfucking thing and dump at your ass before you even know it, and your ass, the game is over. Easy mode is something special because with the other mode you get special costumes. In easy mode, it actually it doesn't change the game, but it makes some very, very big adjustments to how the game looks and feels. So maybe we'll explore that and maybe we won't, because mainly what we're trying to do is I want to get a Dynamite Deka on wax and actually us bringing out a fucking Sega Saturn from my closet, which I'm fucking staring at, and playing Die Hard Arcade on it, because I haven't done that in a billion fucking years. The beginning, middle, and end of this is the following. If you're going to play a version of this video game, you are looking at the version of the video game in which you should play. The other question you might be asking yourself that I purposely didn't answer but won't now is that each of these other modes that we talked about that are locked is that you have to unlock them by beating this mode. You unlock it by beating the 3 of these and getting a high score in Periscope, which unlocks these 4. So you should do that on your own time. But one more thing in my uncle voice and we done, and we actually gonna play the fucking video game. This game has a fully functioning gallery mode where you can change the music to different things, like from Periscope and Dynamite Deka. I think. I'm going backwards. Let me see. Where's the music from? Cause this other. It's not unlocked yet. Cause I ain't put the code in to unlock things, because we're actually going to play it like we got some damn sense. But the more things, the more of the modes you unlock the different music from Altered Beast and a couple of other games, and especially in easy mode, but we won't talk about that because that's spoiling the experience for you. All in all, this is a video game you should play. I highly suggest it. I would suggest buying the PS2 version and playing it on the PS2. But if you got a Japanese account and you got $9, you can buy the shit. You can buy the shit digitally on PS3. Jay, can you play PS3 shit on PS4 yet?
PlayStation Now is how you do that.
But you probably wouldn't know if Dynamite Deka is on PlayStation Now or not.
It doesn't matter. PlayStation Now is some bullshit, so I wouldn't recommend that for anybody.
Fair enough. Fair the fuck enough. Look here, kiddies. Play fucking Dynamite Deka. It's an awesome fucking video game. Buy the PS2 version. Because unless you're trying to sign up for a Japanese account or you finna buy an expensive copy of fucking Die Hard Arcade on the Sega Saturn, that's that and then more in this package. It is what I am trying to get across to you today. Play Dynamite Deka because we're about to. We about to play this shit. And we got a lot more. I got a lot more of trying to tell you how to fucking work this video game. I got you. I'll take care of you. Because that's what I do better than anybody else in the business. I thought you motherfuckers knew. But that'll be that. I didn't mean to, hold you hostage and take over the review and shit, but
no, that's fine. Yeah, you just have to lay it out for everyone. So I'm here for the gameplay. All that shit you just said was for them. So
fair enough. So really quickly, before we get the fuck up out of here, just so you know what the fuck that we did, this is Dynamite Deka, aka Die Hard Arcade, a fucking game you should play. If you play Periscope enough, it will unlock more quarters for you to use in the actual other modes that actually let you use quarters. Dynamite Deka is a fucking sexy version of this mode. Easy mode gives you more health, your enemies less, and you can do some other stuff that I'm not going to spoil for you. One shot kill mode is that if you pick up a motherfucking handgun, you can put a bullet in a nigga head, he'll die. And the reverse go for you too if a nigga shoot you. Arrest mode, if you walk up to a motherfucker with a handgun, press punch and kick twice, you can arrest a nigga. It's very important in actual play to learn how to arrest niggas because it makes your job a lot easier. Deadline mode gives you 1:30 to finish the video game, which is very possible because I've done it only one time and I will never ever do it the fuck again. But Deadline mode is a very interesting mode. You should take a look at it. And Altered Beast mode turns you into an Altered Beast, which is supposed to be a fucking nod to fucking Project Altered Beast, a game that no one's supposed to talk about, but I will talk to you about it because I think Project Altered Beast is a fucking decent video game, just small with a couple of bad ideas and some fucked up execution. And there's an option mode with a gallery we just fucking talked about. So how about that for these nuts? How about that?
Alright.
That's it. You ready to play a motherfucking video game?
Let's go, dope.
Yo, I'm the one and the only, the triple, the G.O.D.
And I'm Jockey.
Yo, this is another special episode of Diary of a Game Whore. Fucking play Dynamite Deka, niggas. How about that shit? Go buy the shit on PS2, on PS3. Just play this shit. If you gotta play Die Hard Arcade on emulator, I don't give a fuck. Just play some fucking Dynamite Deka, nigga. Bruno Dellinger will thank you for doing that shit. Him and his chick City, they will thank you. And next time when you join us, we're actually going to play a video game and then play more video games because that's allegedly what the fuck you want to see from us. But according to the motherfucking internet and the numbers, you don't. But we don't give a fuck. We do what the fuck we want because we grown ass niggas. If you don't like it, you can suck a dick. The end. I'm the one and the only, the triple, the G.O.D.
Jockey.
Yo, just remind you one more time. This is Diary of a Game Whore. This is Dynamite Deka. Play the shit. We'll holler at you guys next time, man. Peace out.